Kingearner coming to you guys live and direct. What I want people to do is follow exactly what I'm about to say to you. We have so much hacking, we have so much dishonor on the web, So if you got legal earning on the web, of course you're gonna have some people doing illegal things. So what I'm gonna do from this point on is always send you guys straight to the website. The bio of my Instagram will always have the link to wherever you want to buy the Honorable Sea Moss Gold. Now listen, if you cannot understand the website because it's being reconstructed, but I do have the Honorable Sea Moss Gold on there, 5 ounces for $35. I am still honoring that price. The summer is still going to be on. Once all the other products are uploaded, the sale is still on. Nothing changes. But it's going to be the link in my bio, Kingearner. That's where you go and you find, what's going on, brother? That's where you go and you find the honorable things that you need to, keep that smile on your face. Now, today I wanted to speak on something that's kind of serious that's going on in our community. And you see everybody online kind of speaking on it. It's a lot of reckless shooting going on. It's a lot of reckless youngins running around. But more than anything, there are a lot of reckless individuals that hide behind the scenes. The ones that are instigating the nonsense going on. The ones that are kind of putting this in these youngins to go in this negative field. Now, music is one thing, but to be out here claiming that you are a good person and making this world that we live in just a one whole boom boom shebang, I think it's dishonorable. And I don't think it, I know it's dishonorable, but the thing is, I understand that there is a lot of dishonor in our times. These times right here is a whole different era, but we don't have to always lay down like that era. We can go in a direction of doing some positive things, We don't have to be what I would call, when I say we, I'm speaking of everybody and the people and as a whole, we don't have to be a quote unquote gangster that goes around and shooting and killing. A gangster can be an individual who is honoring their life and, doing it in a gangster way by making sure things that are super gangster are in place. Like his life insurance, his health insurance, his mindset, his everyday doings, his activities, his works, making sure that he's doing things that are mindful. When we get individuals that aren't doing anything that's mindful, what ends up happening is everybody goes astray of doing something negative. And I think as a whole, what we're missing is the unity isn't adding up, because you got individuals who claiming that they don't have a problem with unifying, but they somehow, some way, have something negative to say about the youngins also. That's not going to get us to unify. The only way we can be able to unify is to identify. Once we identify the fact that a lot of these children are going through these things, and a lot of them in their early 20s, late 20s, whatever the case may be, they have had problems in their life from coming up. They have been hurt as a child. Some of them molested. Some of them physically abused, mentally abused. Some of them left abandoned, So at the end of the day, you can't really preach that type of thing into an individual who is, abandoned. No mother, no father, no understanding of life. They may see it around them, but it's still hard for them to comprehend. They need somebody to sit them down and tell them and teach them. So the goal is to start teaching them. See, the Black Panther Party, when they started off, they didn't carry it in a way we would carry things. They made sure that they had on-hands teachers. They had people doing the right thing. They had people that was in place. Now, I'm all about unifying with my people, although I'm a Muslim, right? And I would die a Muslim. But at the end of the day, even the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that your origin, the people that you come from, your ancestors, it's important that you unify with them on a whole and maybe bring them to the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But at the end of the day, We got to start teaching. Hurt people was in the school system for 2 years straight. I can get these children right now. I can go to their DM, yo, speak on how I done this, or do this, post this video, or post that. I don't want to do that today. But I can do that, and these children will tell you that I taught over 200 of them, man. They all got accepted back into the Philadelphia school system, those who was in the Honor Your Life campaign. That campaign still exists. It's not on the back burner, it's always on the forward. It's just that I'm restoring honor in the health form. I gave you guys the street end of it. You know, and from time to time, I'll snatch a kid in honor, depending on how he carried it. How did that individual carry it? Is that individual a rat or a person who was in prison that came home and said, yo, here I am, the rat, and I done some things that were dishonorable, youngins. Here's a list of them. Instead, you got the rat that comes out with the gorilla suit on that says, hey, I'm carrying it one way. I'm a gangster. Blah, 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 blah. I never told. I didn't, and I'm going to go against that. That's confusing the youngin. They see the proof of everyone who has told they already accept Kingearner. I am already authenticated in these areas without what I would call self-proclaimed. It's all facts. It's all based off honor. No matter the hate, they haven't caught me wrong, and when they have caught me wrong, and I said it right behind it, I apologize to any individual who honor I snatched that didn't deserve it, or I missed something there. You dig? At the end of the day, though, we got to figure out a way, and I think that way is us putting the youngins in a position where they got to see us face to face on hands. Right now, I have over 53 youngins that I have in an Honor Your Life campaign. Their mothers have come forward. Well, it's not a lot of fathers, but it is more than what you would expect. They will come forth, but the whole makeup with the gram and all of that is diffusing the thing of honor that I'm laying down. And when it's anything that diffuses that, I come away from it. So you won't see so many videos of me at the schools doing this all day, and the schools love me. Anyone would still refer me to anything, but you will see me in your town unannounced. I don't think I have to tell everybody when I'm on my way, unless you feel as though that Kingearner is disrespecting you. Then you know I don't got no problem with, you know, laying down the honor and letting people understand that it can never be walked on, but we can come together and we can actually stand on that rug and give the world a different understanding of how people come together, because it's different ways of how people connect, man. You know, I just want to make sure I connect with the youngins that are the worst of them, the ones that's on the perks, the ones that's on the Xanax, the ones that's on the dope, the ones that's on the crack, the ones that may have never took a drug in their life, but because their mother was on these drugs or their father, they somehow adhere to it genetically and they're still messed up mentally. They can't keep still, and they're giving it a nickname called autism. I'm giving it a name called honor that has to be restored, and we're restoring it with the honorable CMOS gold. When you leave here, it's important that you go to Kingearner1 on Instagram, and the link in the bio will have that 5 ounces for that 35. If you need anything more than that, you have to hit my DM. Anything more than what you would say someone is grabbing off a line as an item, let's work, man. Let's work. I'm with putting my products in your company as a partnership, and you get your earn. And I will supply all the customers. Worldwide, they will come no matter where it's at. So this invitation is open to whoever. Now, when we get to the understanding of Kingearner and this Honor Your Life campaign, let's get the understanding to the people that it's about honoring your life first. So you can't be a good father, you can't be a good husband if you don't find out who you are first. Once you find out who you are, then things can come together. But at the end of the day, that's the only way you can help, by getting yourself together first. Once you get yourself together, you form a foundation, a sturdy one that has honor to it in its purest form. You know, whether that's making sure you're responsible with your bills, maybe that making sure you're responsible with your children. Whatever it is, you got to write it down and start connecting these goals. That way you can go further in life. Other than that, we're all going to lose. Listen, I'm not telling you no lie. People make jokes about me. I done had females say to me, you selling girl products? Yes, I am. And I'm selling men products too. All my products are unisex. And guess what? I got the best of the best. Look, that's not a game there. You know what that is? The honorable frankincense, sea moss gold cream. The best cream in the world, man. Put it on your body, not only you're going to attract me, but that beard going to fluff out too. What I like to do, fellas, is make sure my beard is tinked in with it. You hear me? When I get out the shower, I hit it because, we got nappy hair. So at the end of the day, you got to make sure you hit it, boom, hit it with the joint, blow dry, and boom, come back, and I just leave it like that. I don't even pick it no more. Come back to that 5-6 days, now you got a fluffy joint all the way intact. You hear me? The soap. This is the Honorable Herbal Soap. Listen to me. Leek Moss takes the soap. Huh? Leek Moss uses this. One of the most honorable, hardest MCs out there. His bars tell you the individual of principle that stand within. So you're trying to get some honor and you want to make sure it's intact and you want to relate to it from those of honor, you want to make sure that you get that soap, man. The soap is loved by everyone who has honor. The cream is halal. I let you know that because you'll have some people that's putting pork in the soap. They're putting the dishonor inside the cream. You know what I'm saying? I mean, things that make you think like, damn, why would that be there? Because it's not deserved to be there. I'm Kingearner from the Honor Your Life campaign. Y'all heard my spiel, youngins. I don't want to be mayor. I don't want to be the president. I don't want to be a motivator. I don't want to be none of them things, brothers. I just want to be an example of someone that was of dishonor, doing a whole lot of negative things in life, and then honor. Because, I feel like I owe some good people, man. They might not be here. My whole immediate family damn near gone when I come home. You hear me? When I say immediate, the ones who took care of me, that cared about me, that was my everyday, hey, 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 or love, love, love. That is immediate to me. And they all left while I was in the can, 2008. And I dug in that it was time for me to make a change. Youngin, it's time for you to make a change. You sitting in that can right now. Might be in that cell, man, you on your break. Everybody, the guards done them, you in there. You see me come through, I'm telling you the truth, that it ain't worth it, it don't add up no more. You out here, you prancing, you get a couple dollars because the shaitan gonna give it to you right away. You gonna get that money, you hear me? And then all of a sudden them folks come in. And I ain't talking about the DEA or the FBI, I'm talking about your own folks. A ratitude that may have popped around, man. Lock you in based off lies, you hear me? Based off lies, nothing else but based off lies. And at the end of the day, when we get people doing things based off lies, we have families that are destroyed. We have people that are destroyed. We have individuals that's trying to figure out how and why did I ever even get myself involved, all for some 2-year glorification of getting money, when the whole goal is to stack those 2 years and make sure your foundation is always sturdy. That way you're a man not moving in on a woman and using her and playing video games all damn day. You hear me? You're not doing that no more. You're an individual that's getting up and going to work and telling everybody, listen, man, I can't carry it like that unless I can earn all day on that game, ain't no way I'm here or there. I got responsibilities. You got bills to take care of. Her bills become your bills. Her children become your children. How you carrying it? Where you wearing it at? I've done that several times. I had several homes. And I don't regret none of them homes or none of the women and their children that I honor, because at the end of the day, that's what a man is supposed to do, without no understanding the actions and whys. But on the flip side, those children, young and you, that's sitting home watching, you're supposed to bring those good grades in. Make pops or OG that's messing with your mom feel of honor. That way y'all both can continue to motivate one another. If you don't do that, that can flop. Especially when you don't have the mother all the way on hold with it and she's honoring and respecting that. Now you got something that's going to fall away, but that's called, that foundation has to be established Because remember, she's coming with you, so you don't have to worry about getting kicked out. You can leave respectfully and say, I give y'all this or whatever case time, boom, 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 and keep it. Let it go with kindness. You know why? Me, myself, I've been caught up in a lot of negative things before. And your anger can get the best of you, and you. How you carry it though. Do you sit down with that anger or do you just lash out? I've lashed out before, and guess what? It wasn't just to one person. It wasn't just a two person. It wasn't people rather. It wasn't just three people. It wasn't just one woman. It wasn't just to one man. It was to everyone. The disrespect was at a high rate because when you live in a life that I lived at a time, everything is evil and everything you bring forth is evil and nothing good comes out of it. We understand this as human beings. But what are you doing to better that? Are you looking at others and saying that dude is doing this wrong? You critiquing others when you got to critique yourself also? Well, I'm going to tell you what Kingearner done. I closed my eyes to all the nonsense and all the BS. And after I gave those children that 2 years of me, giving them honor in its purest form, and I saw that over 200 of them had it locked in their heart to the point I could see them on the streets and they'll give it back to me while they working. Oh, gee, hey, look, I work. Or they hit my DM. That's the best feeling in the world. You know why? Because I myself didn't do it. But me giving them the understanding and giving them the lane, I am now understanding that I too have to go in that positive way. I'm Kingearner from the Honor Your Life campaign. I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off. But what I'm gonna tell y'all every day and each day, choose a positive way, because the negativity gonna have you in that can forever. The negativity gonna have you in that cell looking up, maybe ADX somewhere, sick as a dog. They don't have a greater for it no more for you to run up and down and play no more. The game is over. Kingearner, by the way, free Skag Murphy, man. Free Skag ASAP. Honor all the way intact, man, an OG who showed me the way, who was a part of me going in the right direction. Gotta say much love, man, to him and his family, man, because the honor is restored through those who give it back what? Positive, not negative. Restore the honor. And don't forget, because y'all forgetting, the link in the bio. If you don't feel safe with the link in the bio, hit my DM. We do it Cash App, whichever way y'all want to do it. I know how we carry. I make it easy for the people. And guess what? My CMOS or his products, none of it is of dishonor, live and direct.